Hello and welcome back.
Hello, everyone. I hope you have been safe, happy, in love with whomever, whatever it may be, and remembering to make memories. The memory we're going to make today is doing Krislabell's house.
Okay, so we're gonna get going. I put roughly where I want some of the stuff to go. That's gonna be the kitchen, pantry area. She's gonna have a light next to her, and I'll make sure I put the upside table on that. She's gonna have a light next to her fireplace. And this is how we're gonna box off the toilet. What I'm gonna do is make like one of those Japanese toilet situations or bathroom situations that they have for like their micro apartments and stuff, where like the shower head, the toilet, and the sink is all one thing. So I'm gonna have to measure out that toilet. Can y'all see the toilet from over here? No, the toilet is right here. I'm gonna have to measure out the toilet and build a sink on the back of it. And then I'm gonna have to put a shower head up here. And then I'm gonna use these tiles to tile that area, but I need something to go behind it. So I'll figure that out. I'll probably use some cardstock paper and measure it out. And then I put this here because it's about the size of the bed she's gonna need. But I'm gonna make sure like whenever she get a little boo thing, they can put futon down and hang out and watch TV. So we also can put a TV right here above the fireplace. And then this right here is like the wardrobe type area. I just got this here because I'm gonna use this mostly for most of the walls, except for the kitchen. I got one of the Miniverse shelving units. And then I got this cigar box that I turned into a wardrobe. All I did was literally just push that bar in there as tight as possible. And that was it, because I used the other part for a table or some crap like that. So actually, this was the closet I was using in DeWitt and Nichelle room before I got that closet system. I probably still need to make that video. But this gonna be her wardrobe area. I'm gonna make sure I put like mirrors and things like that over there and hang her up a few outfits. But we'll be back. I'm gonna try to show y'all as much as I can. But most likely I'm not gonna be able to record a lot of it because of the angling and everything. And then this is a piece we're gonna use for something that I got for the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna figure out what to do with it. I might even suspend it up here and put a few lights or put a light around it. That'd be pretty cool. But we'll figure it out. I'll probably put it in the kitchen. I don't know. You know what? That might be nice in the wardrobe area. But anyways, lastly, this is some printables from my Froggy stuff. Her Poppy Seed Mini. They give out the free templates. Some of the other ladies that I've been watching for eons, you have to have like a Patreon. So I really love that Froggy and Poppy Seed does that, because I print off a lot of their things and use it. So we're gonna try to make her a cabinet. And the way I'm gonna do it is not the way Froggy does it, but I'm gonna individually cut out all these different for this is the drawer. I want to cut all these out individually and make drawers with each one of them. So I'm gonna try to figure out how I'm gonna do that. My husband print off like 3 or 4 sets of each one, just in case, give me room for mess up and everything. And what else we got over here? There's the cabinet, and it's the cabinet. He print off the gray one for Nichelle. I mean for Krislabell's house. It's a tiny house for her tiny house. And for DeWitt and Nichelle, he printed off the brown set because I made a cabinet to go in there. But it don't, I made a countertop that goes in there, but it doesn't have cabinets or anything. So if I play with this good enough and I like the way that ends up happening, then I'll get him some storage over there too, because I like a lot of my stuff to just be glued in where it goes at. So I won't have to look for it until I have to, change up the style or something. But these beads that we got from the thrift store, I'm gonna try to do something with this and that. So we'll see it as we go. And then for the flooring, I'm gonna cut these up like I said I was, make planks out of them. I'm gonna make sure I cut the long way and not this way, because this is the proper way to lay your wood and not like this. So I'm gonna go across, measure them out, and cut it all up. And then for that bathroom, I'm probably gonna end up using that tile. Let me bring y'all over here. And I think I've made my mind up with the couch. I think I'm gonna make it out of this jacket. And then I'll probably put some throw pillows on there or something like that, or make this the sheet. But we'll figure it out. I might make curtains out of these pants, or at least this piece off of the pants, and put it on something else. But this right here, I think I'm gonna use that on the bathroom floor, and then I gotta find the contact paper that I'm gonna use to do that. And I'm gonna try to put like a little small cabinet in there as well. But hopefully I'll be able to show y'all as much as I can. And let's get this thing going. Also, because her space is so tight. Oops. I finished my honey roasted cashews. I also like the coconut ones, but that's neither here nor there. They have coconut roasted cashews at Walmart. The only place I see them is at Walmart, and they are so delicious. But I'm thinking about taking this table out. And I could probably use this as an outdoor table, because I was also thinking about extending the walk-in area, like this right here, making like a little doorway. We might do it later, we might do it now, but 100% I'm going to cut this and lay this down, because her house is going to be on the bottom floor. And I'm gonna let y'all see my mess. All this stuff right here, all this, gotta get moved somewhere, because I have to be able to put my doll houses next to each other, the ones I made and everything. So it's like a whole shit of just doll houses now. And I don't know. I'll figure it out though. It will get done. But I was thinking about using this as her coffee table, because I think it's low enough. And I could also put like the beads on the bottom if I wanted a little bit higher. But I'm gonna do something with this. I'm gonna wipe it down And I'll probably spray paint that a real cool color or something like gold or silver, or maybe dark green to go with the covers with it. Or I might just cover it with fabric. I don't know. I think I should cover it with tan fabric. Yeah, because then I can. We'll do it. All right, bye. This is what I have so far. Kitchen, living space, bathroom, outdoor patio area, grass. I might cut this grass down with some clippers because it looks too long for a part piece. But now we're gonna figure out if I'm gonna use this for the walls, and then I'm gonna put this on top of that, make everything look pretty. And I think I'm gonna incorporate this into the kitchen as well. Okay, I got the shower up. When you're cutting these towels, you only have to score them and bend it and cut through the bend, so it'll be a nice cut. Don't think you have to cut all the way down, because you'll end up messing up whatever you're cutting off. So now I'm gonna put these on here, mostly the top and everything, and then I'm gonna start. All right, I got the kitchen wall up, side planks up. This wall continues with that paper, and this wall continues with that paper. I'm reinforcing everything with a little bit of hot glue. Like this floor, I gotta reinforce that down. I just laminated the windows, and they're gonna go here and here. So, and then on the outside, we're gonna put this brick out here. Not gonna worry about the sides or the top, because that's gonna be covered with another building later. So let me finish that. This is the stopping point for today. I put up her address, her outdoor foliage. I still gotta make a mailbox that I got printed off of my Froggy stuff. I made her little eating area with the bench. I mean, with the shelving unit here. I still gotta put her ceiling and lights. And then with the shot glasses I got from the thrift store, I just slid them under there. I added chains around them and some feet, so it's just tall enough for them to sit. And she can either convert that into a desk or use it as a tabletop, and this can be storage. The kitchen, we still ain't got nothing in the fridge. I put that curtains up and the chains that's around the chairs to kind of tie that together. Then I put up a whole bunch of my old costume jewelry. The owl, which I still wear that, but all I gotta do is pull it off one and put it on my chain, it'll be fine. And this right here was an old costume necklace and earring set. I put it on top of that. This actually comes on, so it's cute. And the fireplace, I'm thinking about putting some fairy lights in it. These fairy lights right here, since they're warm fairy lights. And I'm gonna make a hole through the bottom there and string them through and put some pretty rocks down there, because they got like some blue and red rocks. I'm just gonna mimic that with my real rocks that I have. These here, the beads in those. And then we got the shelf that's gonna separate the bathroom shower area. The wardrobe is over here. I still have to cover the back of the couch with that same fabric. This is the can of cashews. I just spray painted the top, dry brushed 2 different tones of brown on it, and I wrapped it in faux leather. So I still have to make the rug and a lot of other little things. Oh, the fireplace, I put the sticky paper, the sticky diamond paper on top of that. And the couch, I still have to make like 2 big long pillows here. I'm gonna put 2 circle pillows on the sides. I put Velcro here, so whenever she have company, she can just pull the sides down and they can sleep in a full-size bed. And then that's when the pillows will come in play, because the pillows will be glued here and here, but not on this, because this has to move back and forth. And then, cause like, let me turn this around. While she's sitting, it's kind of, trying not to break nothing. While she's sitting, it's like a lot of space back here between her and the couch. That's why all the pillows are gonna come into play for the full time. So I end up using that entire box and just flipping the lid in the sides, basically. So it's gonna be nice. And so far in the bathroom, I still gotta make the shower head, shower nozzles, the cold hot nozzles, and I did put up the mirror. I was gonna string some lights around it, but I'm thinking about just poking lights through the wall. And I still have to do the wardrobe. I'm gonna use the scrap paper. It's in the kitchen, on the back of this, and then I'm probably gonna paint this a dark silver like I did with this, was spray painted, so it'll all be cohesive. And that's it for now. I got the TV up here they're watching from. And that is that plate that I showed y'all I got from the Dollar Tree. Like it was a wall decor plate thingy. So I just made sure that the TV was angled down so you know whoever gonna be watching TV can actually see it good. And with the patio area and stuff like that, we're gonna open balls for like books, fill the fridge, stuff like that. So we'll add stuff later, like knickknacks and trinkets later, because we worried about putting the big things out first. But that's it. All right, this is what I got so far. I got this out here because I'm going to change this paper out. The wardrobe I have drying is getting spray painted this color gray. Let me move that out of the way real quick. These are the last 2 sets of pillows that's going to go onto the couch, and I have glued the backing on here, but not the bottom part of it, just right here. So when I open up in couch mode, bed mode, it'll be okay. I really can take this Velcro off the side of here, but I ain't gonna worry about it. But we got the rug that I cut. I put that as the throw, and then I replaced it with the fur pouch from the Dollar Tree. So I made large pillows. Okay, so I made 2 big pillows for the back and 2 for the sides. The ones that's on the sides are a little bit shorter than the ones that's on the back here, and they actually fit back here a little bit better than this. It's hard to do this with one hand. I can't put my stand up because I have no clear space to put it. But the sequence pillows, we're gonna go ahead and put like a little double side tape to help them stay up. And then we're gonna put these like that. It's like a nice little cattle corner. I need something dark to go in that middle part, but the throw will do its job by doing that. Let's put the throw right here on the corner. And I'm gonna turn it back around how it originally should be. Let's get the rug back in the right space. She's just chilling on the toilet real quick. Let's put that back. I'm gonna find some knickknacks to put up here, but we got some balls to open, so we'll deal with that when it comes. And then let's put the shelf back where it belongs. Make sure I got the extra paper right here to match that side of the room by tying this side of the room to that one by putting this in the backsplash and also in the wardrobe. And let's put this here so it'll have a little bit more privacy in the bathroom. I still have to do the shower head, so I'm gonna try to build that now. And I have this button or something. I'm gonna use something as a drain for the floor and get everything else together and clean up and make everything look nice. So I'll come back with the final video of everything, and then we'll have her sitting around getting ready for her housewarming party. I still have to put the lights on here as well, so I gotta poke the hose for that. But I don't know if I want to put a roof on right now. I might wait. All right, this is how the shower head looking so far. I'm gonna take it outside to spray paint this black, and then I'm gonna paint this part right here silver with acrylic polish. No, not acrylic, but gel. I just got this ribbon that came like in the packaging. Actually, this is the ribbon that was at the top of those holographic shelving units that I put in the hair studio or the hair or the salon. And I just put a dab of glue down the middle, and then I tightened it, kept twisting so it looked like this. So we're almost done with that. Everything else almost done drying. I made an extra pillow. I forgot to tell y'all that. Let me try to, no, it's upside down, but yeah. I made an extra pillow. And see, all we're gonna do is have the shower head up here, like this, above the toilet. And I still have to make the sink. So I have to bring this forward just a tad and put a sink back here. And I still haven't found a good top that I want to use, but I want to try to use this Suave bottle top. See how that works. Okay, that's the piping. And this is the shower, and that's the shower head. So now this is going to be a piece of the roof. I'm not going to do a full roof. I like to do it like a half roof. I'm going to spray paint it white. And before it dries, right after I get done spraying, I'm going to sprinkle on some white sand so it have like a slight texture to it. Normally I just put white paper on the roof, but Krislabell special. So like I got heavily saturated. You can see like little waves in it. So once it dries, I don't have to worry about much of it coming out. I'm gonna go to my hair studio. I got a client coming for something real quick, and then I'll be back to finish her house and start her housewarming stuff. I'm gonna get her dressed before I leave because I got like a good, probably like almost 30-40 minutes before I gotta go. So I'm gonna pick her out. Okay, see, it's done. It's a little texture, and I try to stay within the line because that part goes over there to the side of the ceiling that's attached to the box already. So it's gonna be pretty decent. What I'm gonna do in there is paint with just white paint because I'm gonna stick lights through there, and it'll brighten up the area. All right, I got the double side tape on this, and I am going to hot glue this on. I already hot glued this shelving on here, so I'm gonna keep falling. I think I should put this directly in the middle or like off to the side. That ready? Okay. But I do have a tray that I keep moving around. By the time I come back, everything will be dry outside. All right, so that'll help when I move everything with my big clumsy hands. I like to double side tape all my, you know what, I'm gonna wait because I don't know if I'm gonna change this paper or not yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait until everything dries outside. All right, the shower head is complete. I might end up painting this black later, but I got a bra hook. I got a bra hook to be as the hook for the handheld. This one. So it can get picked up. And I'm gonna put it over there in the corner. I got the mirror and stuff up, and that's gonna be the same. Okay, everybody, this is the last day. Everything keep shorting out on me. Hopefully, I'm talking about like getting all the big things out the way. We're gonna take the fireplace, drill a hole, and then we're going to use, because they got blue and orange in here, so we're gonna try to mimic those colors with these rocks and these beads. I make a little small mixture and put them down. Now I might just use resin to keep them in place. I'm not 100% sure on that because of the lights. Well, yeah, because I should be able to pop them out later because this is plastic. So, and then also I'm gonna make a mold of this dome shape with hot glue. Then I'm going to color that with some glitter, gel polish, and then put some of these sparkly stones or beads around it, so we'll have like a lampshade for our one LED light that's sticking through the front. And then I think after that, all we have to do is make a shelf. So I'm gonna make a cabinet, see which one fit in there the best, and I'm gonna try to make it functional. And then lastly, we'll make a mailbox that we had printed off of my party stuff. She had printed that off. I mean, she made it this year, if I'm not mistaken. Which drill it is. It should be, oh, here it goes. Should be like the kind you can make a hole with, just like with nails. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna try to record as much of it as I can. Just like I said, it's not really a reason to record doing half the stuff that I do because I don't put out measurements. I do a lot of stuff by eye. So, one moment. Okay, so I got the lights behind the decor, a little bit behind the TV, and we have a few going through the fireplace. So we're gonna take these stones. This darn light keeps shorting on me. My other one need to come through. But anyways, I'm gonna mix a few in here, and I was gonna resin them on, but I think because I want it to be something that I can remove a lot easier without damaging the wire, I'm gonna go ahead and just hot glue it on there. So I'm gonna mix the stones, the small beads, and I'll add the larger ones after. I'm probably put like 3 of them in there, not too many, and we'll make it look pretty. I probably can't record that because I don't know, but I'm telling y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mix it in the bowl without any type of thing, put the hot glue down, and then pour it in to my lights. All right, so this is how this came out. Focus it. So I blended it. I put 2 different type of stones and 2 different type of beads to try to mimic what they had going on in here already. Let me see if I can turn it around for y'all. Okay, I have this tilted so it won't be, you know, straight up. So let's just add I need another darn stick. I add the stream and then sprinkle. I go in a zigzag motion so to catch multiple areas. I already mix everything with my fingers, and everything can fall because I just use a paintbrush to sweep everything up this time. I'm gonna sweep some of this up so I can use it again. Okay, so we're gonna use the larger crystal beads. I don't want to get the ones that look like balls. I want to get the ones that look mostly like random rocks. So I'm gonna place probably about 4 of them in there. No, I'm gonna place about 3, so it won't catch the eye too much. I wish they had an orange one in that shape, but they don't. They don't have orange in like these little logs, and that's gonna be. I don't know. They kind of look like wood a little bit. How is it? Oh shoot! I'm gonna pop this out the ground. All right, I can live with that. That looks nice to me. So let me clean up the set, and then we're gonna do the one for the outdoor light using this as a bowl.
Hello, thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe.